first thing that you want to do is select a group leader who will create the initial project. This would be similar to creating an initial Google Doc and then sharing it with others. So the group leader will go to their Projects tab and click on the blue button in the bottom right corner where it says Create New Project. You'll create a new project, you'll title the project, and then you'll click Collaborative Project. If you're creating a new project and you're working by yourself, you can choose Personal, but for working with group members, you're going to want to pick Collaborative, and that's really important. Then you click Next. Then it will ask you how you want to invite other members to the project, so your other group members, and you can either invite them with a link through their email, or you can just select them from this list. When you select that and press Next, then you'll see a list pop up of all the other people that are in your WeVideo group, your overall group, so your school. So you can go and scroll through here and pick the people that you want. When you click their names, they'll be highlighted, and then you just can press Next, and then they will be in your group. It'll ask you if you add media. You probably don't want to add media yet. You'll click Next. Okay. Now you'll click Finish, and now the project is created. So now when you go back to your Projects tab, you'll see that project at the top of your Project tab of the project list. And that is a project. A project is like a folder. It can have multiple videos within it. So when you click on the project folder, now you haven't created any videos yet, so this is empty. But eventually when you start to create new sections of your video, this will fill up with new sections of the video. And new sections of the video are called edits. So to start a new section of the video, you will click New Video Edit. Now what's really important is that if you started the project, if you're the group leader, you will access this through the My Projects tab. If you're not the group leader and your group leader shared the project with you, then you will go to Shared with Me. So if I go to My Shared with Me, this is a lot of students' projects that they have shared me on to work with them on it. But since I created this sample project, it's under My Projects. So it's really important that you are accessing the correct project folder from the correct place. And so just one more time, if you created the project, you'll go to My Projects. If you did not create the project, you will go to Shared with Me. But either way, once you get to the project folder, you can double click on it, open it up, and then you'll see a project folder, and you can also see the members on the left here who are in this. Right now it's just me and another teacher, but if you had 4 people in a group, there would be 4 people in here. And then you can go back to the edits, and then to start creating the different sections of the video, you can click New Edit, and that will create it. So the first thing when you're working with a group, you need to decide who is creating what section of the video. So if it's a 2-minute video, who's going to create the first 30 seconds? Maybe that's the introduction, then the second 30 seconds, whatever that is. Third 30 seconds, fourth 30 seconds, or maybe someone's working on a minute, maybe someone's working on only 10 seconds. It doesn't matter. You have to sort of figure out a script for who is creating which sections of the project. And then you can, once you know what section you're going to create, you click New Edit, and you can probably just start with a blank edit. Click Start, and then now you're to your WeVideo interface. Okay, so this is an example of what your project folder will look like once it's filled up with everyone's edits. So you can see in here, first of all, there's 4 people in this group right here, and they've all been putting their edits in the correct place. We know because we can see their names here under the Project Edits section of the folder. So if you don't see people's names there, but you know that they've created some sections of the video, then they've probably put the video in the wrong place, and that's going to be a big problem later. So you need to make sure that you're putting your edits in the correct project folder. Now, once you have all these edits done, these different sections of the video, you're going to want to combine them into the longer video to finalize that video. To combine your videos, you're going to hold down Control on Windows and Command on Mac, and then select which sections you want to combine. So you're holding down Control on Windows or Command on Mac while you click on the sections that you want to combine, and then the sections you want to combine will turn gray. Then you can take your finger off Command or Control, and once all these sections are gray, then you right click on the gray section and you click Combine Edits, and then it will ask you how do you want to order them, and then you select how you want to order your edits in any way you want, and if you click on it again it will unselect it. And then once you've got the order that you want, then you just click Combine Edits. It will take a minute to combine the edits, and then it will combine all the edits into one long section of video on your interface. And then you can go in here and you can still edit the final video, but it's a little bit harder because it's so long now. I mean, we just combined these edits and now it's a 20-minute video, and it's a lot easier to work with video clips when they're shorter, so that's why you want to create them in sections and then combine them later when they're finished. And but if we need to make some small changes here, we can still do that. But then we would just go and we would finish our video once it's combined. Now it will have automatically named it 9 combined edits, or however many combined edits. So you're going to need to rename that. This one was on climate change in Miami. And then of course do HD, export it to Google Drive, and then you can click export, and it will begin to export and it will send you an email when it's done. So that's how you combine edits in WeVideo.